Capricorn.
There are rare days that carry the energy of wealth, alignment, breakthrough, and unstoppable favor. And today, yes, today, is one of them. This is not a metaphor. This is not a maybe someday moment. This is your moment, and it is now. The very air you're breathing is charged with abundance. The winds are shifting in your favor. The universe has made a declaration. Today is the richest day of your life. And it's not just about finances. This is about spiritual wealth, inner peace, divine connection, clarity, and yes, a gift so profound that even you, the chosen one, will be shocked by its magnitude. You've prayed for this, waited for this, been tested for this, and now, God says it is here. Prepare yourself, chosen one. You're about to witness the manifestation of a lifetime. Watch this video until the end, and in the comments, write your warmest wishes, your most joyful declarations, and write the number 99 to activate the vibration of abundance and align with the miracle flow. Today is sacred. Now, chosen one, press the hype button under the video and like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. You have been wondering why everything has felt so intense lately. The energy around you has been vibrating at a different frequency. That's because this day, this exact day, has been marked since before you were even born. The skies knew. The wind knew. The spiritual realm aligned long ago to ensure that this day would not pass without delivering a sacred shift into your hands. The universe has opened wide. There is no more resistance. What is yours is rushing toward you with the speed of divine decree. Nothing can stop it, and nothing will interrupt it. Today is not just a good day. It is the wealthiest, most generous, most divinely aligned day of your entire life. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange inner knowing that something unusual is unfolding. The silence around you hasn't been empty. It's been sacred. The delays you faced weren't denials. They were divine pauses preparing the stage for a magnificent unveiling. And now, in this very moment, the curtain is rising. The time has come. The shift is not about to happen. It is happening. The richness that is flowing to you is not small. It's not random. It is everything you dreamed, everything God whispered to you, and everything the universe has stored with your name on it. A heavenly transaction is taking place. You are on the receiving end of a miracle that will rewrite the entire trajectory of your life. You've walked through fire with faith. You've carried weight that wasn't yours just to keep others from falling. You've stood when others sat down. And today, the universe is responding to every silent sacrifice. This is not just reward. This is recognition. This is divine recompense. The kind of wealth that's arriving isn't just about money. It's about power, authority, impact, legacy, love, health, clarity, peace, restoration. Today is where it all meets you at once. You didn't beg for this. You didn't bribe for this. You aligned. You trusted. And now the universe, through the hand of God, is delivering the greatest gift you've ever received. The atmosphere around you has shifted. The invisible has become active. The vibrations of heaven are now colliding with your earthly timeline. You are standing under an open heaven, and everything you thought would take years is collapsing into this single, sacred moment. That's why the message had to reach you now, because if you understood how massive this spiritual transaction is, you would fall to your knees in tears. This is what you were made for. This is what the battles we're building toward. This is the chapter that rewrites the entire book. Today, chosen one, you are richer than you've ever imagined, in ways that your soul will feel before your bank account even catches up. And yes, your bank account will catch up. The financial breakthrough that has seemed like a distant dream is already in motion. This isn't about small wins or barely getting by. This is about massive checks, supernatural deposits, and unexpected flows of wealth that defy logic. God has unlocked the vault. The divine treasury has been summoned with your name on it. You are walking in favor that cannot be canceled. You are stepping into wealth that was delayed, not denied. And from this moment on, you will look back and say, that was the day it all changed. You've passed the test of waiting. You've endured the trial of confusion. And now, you're being granted the permission to rise, on a day that has been cosmically chosen for your elevation. This is not a coincidence. This is not hype. This is divine movement. When God wants to show off His goodness, He picks a day like today, a day that you'll never forget, a day that carries the signature of heaven and the seal of destiny. And chosen one, don't be surprised if people from your past suddenly resurface. Don't be shocked if opportunities begin falling in your lap without explanation. Don't second-guess the blessings just because they come too easily. You've paid the price in silence. Now comes the ease of reward. You are magnetic today. Doors are opening just because you are near them. Conversations are shifting in your favor even when you're not in the room. This is divine orchestration at its finest. God has declared it, and the universe is executing it, flawlessly. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are the main character in a divine story written by a limitless creator. And today, the chapter titled, Richest Day of Your Life, is unfolding in full color. This is the kind of moment you were told would come, but even you couldn't predict it would be this rich, this rewarding, this restoring, and it's only the beginning. This day was written in light. Not in ink, not in sand, but in the energy of the universe itself. There's a shift taking place that even the stars recognize. The earth beneath your feet is responding. It's almost as if everything around you is leaning in, whispering, "They made it." Because you did. You made it. Through the setbacks, through the betrayals, through the long nights when only God knew how close you were to giving up. You made it through the part where most people quit. And because of that, today has transformed from an ordinary moment to a supernatural one. There is a vibration of wealth swirling around you right now, but not the shallow kind. This isn't just about numbers in a bank. This is the kind of wealth that echoes through generations. The kind that starts with a spiritual signature and expands into everything you touch. Your work, your voice, your health, your presence. God isn't just blessing you. He's crowning you. And the crown He's placing upon you today isn't made of gold. It's made of glory. A glory that was forged in the fires you walked through. A glory that proves you didn't fold, didn't fade, and didn't fall permanently. This is the honor bestowed upon a soul that kept believing even when there was no sign. This isn't a motivational whisper. This is a heavenly announcement. You've been summoned, spiritually upgraded, emotionally recalibrated, financially aligned. What's happening to you now is irreversible. It cannot be undone. You are entering the kind of breakthrough that no man can block, no enemy can sabotage, and no fear can overshadow. The vault of the universe has opened, and the blessings being poured into your life will move faster than explanations can keep up with. Don't look for logic. Look for alignment. Don't try to understand it. Just be ready to receive it. Do you feel it in your chest? That subtle yet powerful pull forward? That's not anxiety. That's your spirit catching up with the moment. It's the divine voice of God moving through your cells, preparing your body to live a richer life. The greatest gift of the universe is not just money, houses, or recognition. It's the divine reminder that you were never forgotten, that you were always meant to rise, that even when the world overlooked you, heaven was counting every tear, every delay, every silent scream you let out when no one else was watching. And now that scream is turning into a sound of joy, a sound of arrival. You've entered the room you were locked out of for years, and not only are you being welcomed in, you're being given the key to unlock the same door for others. That's how generous God is. That's how rich this moment is. What's being poured into your life isn't just for your comfort, it's for your calling. You are becoming the evidence that it's possible, that wealth doesn't have to come from compromise, that miracles can still meet those who walk with integrity, that chosen ones really do rise in divine timing. Today isn't about rushing to prove anything. It's about standing still and letting the blessing prove itself. Your silence is now louder than your explanations ever were, And that's the sign you've stepped into divine favor. People will feel your energy shift before they see the change. They'll feel the weight of your presence because it carries the hand of God. You're not just going through a good season, you're becoming the season. Wherever you go, abundance follows. Wherever you sit, peace flows. Whatever you touch, transforms. This is your energy now. This is your power. Let those who doubted you watch. Let those who underestimated you blink in confusion. This day is not for vengeance. It's for validation. And God is doing the validating. You don't need to perform. You don't need to explain how it happened. You only need to walk in it. Let today be your answer to every delay, every detour, every disappointment. Let today speak for you. Let the blessings do the talking. Let the overflow do the proving. This is not a lucky day. This is a designed day. It was crafted with your name carved into it from the beginning. The gift of this moment is not something you earn. It's something you step into. And now, you're stepping in. With grace, with elegance, with power, with the knowing that everything that tried to break you only polished you. This is your richest day, not because of what you have, but because of what you now know. You know who you are. You know who your source is. And you know that everything you were ever promised is not only real, it's here. Let the world call it impossible. Let logic call it unrealistic. Let your past try to remind you of your limits. None of it matters. Because today, the universe and God have conspired to give you a gift so big, so aligned, so divine. You'll never go back to who you were before this moment. This is your new beginning. This is your divine wealth transfer. This is the vibration of heaven touching earth. And you, chosen one, are the living proof. What's arriving for you today is not the result of luck. It's the culmination of everything your soul has endured, healed, and ascended through. There are layers to this gift that the human mind cannot easily unpack. This isn't a surface-level blessing. This is a spiritual inheritance, layered with grace, protected by time, and finally unlocked because you're ready. That's the truth the universe has been waiting on. Not the readiness of the world, not the permission of people, but your energetic readiness to hold what God has always intended for you. Every moment of silence, every setback, every no you heard when your heart was ready to leap, none of it was wasted. The pain prepared the palace. The tears tilled the ground. Your faith shaped the future. And today is the manifestation. This is the field of harvest after years of spiritual sowing. The kind of richness you now stand in is not just material, it's multidimensional. It touches every corner of your life. It brings order where there was confusion. It brings joy where there was weariness. It brings divine confidence where insecurity used to echo. You are not the same. The version of you that's walking into this wealth is healed, higher, humbler, and holier. You're aligned with heaven, and that alignment is the secret ingredient to your overflow. People will search for formulas, try to decode your glow, but what they'll never grasp is that this isn't man-made. It's God-declared. This kind of gift can't be taught. It can't be purchased. It can't be duplicated. It can only be received when the soul has passed the invisible tests of fire. And you passed. Today, you don't just have access. You have dominion. The veil between the natural and the supernatural has lifted. And you now walk as one who commands change with presence alone. Not because you boast, not because you demand, but because your vibration now carries the memory of heaven's fingerprint. The angels recognize you. The heavens echo your name. The gates of favor swing wide because you carry the key in your spirit now. This is why the room feels different when you enter. This is why situations begin to reorder themselves in your favor. Because the day has arrived. Because you have arrived. And it's not just about arrival, it's about activation. You've stepped into the core of your divine blueprint. The reason you were sent to this earth. The reason you were separated. The reason you were chosen. Everything around you is responding to that now. From the smallest detail to the biggest miracle, the energy of favor is surrounding you in ways that will be impossible to ignore. God has decided to show you how easy it is for everything to change in a single day. And this is that day. Let your heart rest. The waiting is over. Let your mind settle. The wondering is done. Let your soul rejoice. Because the universe is not just giving you a blessing, it's giving you confirmation. This is the confirmation that you didn't imagine the promise, that you didn't mishear the prophecy, that your faith wasn't in vain. Every sign was real. Every delay was divine. And every ounce of pain will be turned into double favor. You are no longer in pursuit of the promise. You are now walking in the promise. And watch closely, because what begins today will not stay small. It will spread. It will multiply. It will overflow into every room you walk into, every soul you speak to, every assignment your hands touch. The favor on your life is contagious. The wealth in your path is viral. And the glory that is being poured onto you will not stay silent. It will shout on your behalf. It will introduce you before you even open your mouth. It will declare that you are God's beloved, chosen for this hour, anointed for this assignment, positioned for the blessing, and trusted with the abundance. There is a rhythm to your steps now, a cadence that matches heaven. You no longer move out of survival. You move from supply. This day has marked you with divine plenty. This day has clothed you in wealth, not just in the seen, but in the unseen. Your thoughts are richer. Your vision is clearer. Your authority is deeper. And every seed you plant from this moment forward will carry the power of harvest in it. You've been transformed by one sacred truth. Today is yours. This is the day when the script flipped, when the storm calmed, when the gates opened, when heaven reached down and said, "It's time." And there's no going back. There's no shrinking. There's no questioning. There is only forward, only expansion, only multiplication, only more. The greatest gift of the universe has found its rightful owner. And that owner is you. There are moments in time when eternity whispers. And this is one of them. The energy surrounding you right now is more than special. It's holy. It's drenched in destiny. You are not merely having a good day. You're stepping into a prophetic alignment. A moment that was promised before you took your first breath. This isn't a coincidence, chosen one. This is what divine orchestration looks like. It's not loud. It doesn't come with a warning. It just unfolds. Suddenly, gently, and powerfully. You are walking in a day that carries the scent of favor, the vibration of glory, and the rhythm of God's perfect timing. It feels like the air is different. Because it is. The molecules around you have changed. The frequency of your life has been tuned upward. You're not where you used to be, and you never will be again. What was once out of reach is now being delivered. What was once locked away is now being placed directly into your hands. And the universe? It's rejoicing over you. Because this is what you've unknowingly waited your whole life for. The day you stopped chasing and started receiving. The day you let go of proving and started existing in presence. The day you looked around and realized, this is wealth. The peace, the clarity, the knowing, the undeniable shift in the atmosphere, the sudden quiet inside your chest. That's what it feels like when the greatest gift of the universe finally arrives. You don't have to scream. You don't have to struggle. You just know. You know that what's ahead is better than what's behind. You know that something has cracked open in the realm of spirit. You know that heaven isn't silent anymore. It's singing. singing your name, singing your restoration, singing your return to wholeness, to glory, to divine alignment. This isn't wishful thinking. This isn't positivity. This is real. It's spiritual substance turned visible. And you, chosen one, are the vessel it's being poured into. Look closely. The signs are everywhere. That phone call you weren't expecting, it wasn't random. That opportunity that suddenly opened up, that was scheduled in heaven. That shift in your emotions, that lightness in your chest, it's not mood, it's movement. You are being moved into your richest timeline, and not just in wealth, but in wisdom, in favor, in wholeness, in joy. God has not only heard you, He has responded in full measure, and you don't owe anyone an explanation. This moment is between you and the one who created time. This elevation is the answer to your secret tears, the ones no one saw, the ones you released into the pillow at night, begging for a sign that all this wasn't in vain. And here it is, not just a sign, but a full-scale manifestation. The greatness that was always prophesied over you is no longer invisible. It is being worn by you now, in your aura, in your stride, in the way the world responds to your presence. Everything has changed, and yet you're still you. That's the beauty of it. God didn't need to change your soul. He needed to reveal what was always there. The wealth was always in your DNA. The favor was always encoded in your spirit. This day didn't change you. It awakened you. And in that awakening, you now walk as the embodiment of divine wealth. You are the evidence. The living, breathing, walking evidence that the universe favors the faithful. And now that it's begun, it won't stop. The gates won't close. The flow won't cease. The elevation won't reverse. You are on a divine current now, one that carries you further with less effort, one that aligns your inner world with your outer reality. This is the place where miracles feel normal, where doors open before you knock, where resources appear before you ask, where people are assigned to bless you before you even meet them. Because God is not just giving you a gift, He is revealing His glory through you. Every part of your journey, every scar, every silence, every victory, it was preparation for this wealth, this ease, this divine unfolding. You were never disqualified. You were being trained. You were never rejected. You were being redirected. And now you're being elevated in full view of everything that once tried to bury you. The richest day of your life is not measured in gold. It's measured in glory. And today, you are crowned in it. Chosen one. If you could see what's been released over your life today, you wouldn't believe how long it's been in motion. For years, heaven has been storing up blessings for this very moment. The wealth you're walking into didn't just appear. It has been waiting for you, waiting for your spirit to align, your identity to mature, your vibration to rise to match its frequency. That's why it didn't come sooner. Not because you weren't worthy, but because the gift was too great to be rushed. You've now stepped into what can only be described as a divine economy, one where what you receive is not measured by effort, but by alignment. You've exited the realm of striving and entered the realm of supernatural supply. You are no longer bound to earthly patterns. The universe is responding to you at the level of your soul, not the level of your performance. God is rewarding you not for pretending, but for persevering. That's what made today different. That's what made you ready. And here's what's even more powerful. The gift you're receiving today is multi-layered. It's not one thing. It's everything. It's the sudden restoration of years that felt lost. It's the return of joy you didn't even realize you had buried. It's the influx of favor in places where you were once ignored. It's a ripple of divine compensation touching every timeline that tried to rob you of peace. This is not a linear blessing. This is a harvest so full that your hands won't be able to carry it all. You are being repositioned. The richness of this day is moving you out of hiding and into visibility. No more being the best-kept secret. No more waiting to be seen. You are being announced in the spirit realm. The heavens have declared that your name must now be known in the places where your voice was once dismissed. And this exposure is not for vanity. It's for purpose. Because there are those assigned to bless you, assist you, fund you, and amplify your calling. But they couldn't find you until now. Today they will. Because something about you has changed. You didn't just wake up different. You woke up activated. The frequency you emit now is unmistakable. You are carrying the scent of favor, the energy of abundance, the authority of one who knows who they are. And it's magnetic. Resources are gravitating toward you. Influential figures are sensing your presence. Opportunities are circling your name. Divine timing is breathing over your every step. This is not random. This is alignment. And it is on time. You may feel overwhelmed, even emotional. That's because your spirit is catching up to the magnitude of what's been released. You've entered the realm of answered prayers, of overflow, of evidence. Everything you used to visualize is now stepping into your physical reality. Everything that felt like a faraway dream is now forming in front of your eyes. And it's not coming in pieces. It's coming in full form. Because God doesn't just give a glimpse. He gives a gift. Whole, pure, overflowing, permanent. The richness of today is not temporary. It's not a tease. It's not a sample. It's a shift. And what has shifted will not shift back. Don't second guess it. Don't shrink in it. You were built for this. Your spiritual muscles were formed in the fire of waiting. Your discernment was sharpened in the silence of delay. And now that you're here, the universe is treating you accordingly. It's handing you keys, access, favor, authority, and most of all, clarity. You'll no longer have to wonder. You'll no longer have to chase confirmation. Everything will make sense now. Every instruction, every turn, every move, because your mind has caught up with your spirit. Today, chosen one, the greatest gift of the universe is not just wealth. It's oneness. You are no longer fragmented. You are no longer scattered. You are no longer walking in different directions internally. Your heart, mind, soul, and spirit are finally aligned. And that's why the external can now reflect the abundance that's always lived within you. You are whole now. And in that wholeness, you are wealthy. Not just in currency, but in confidence, in calling, in clarity, in connection, and in cosmic support. You are surrounded by divine resources, both seen and unseen. The room you're walking into next was designed to honor you. The path in front of you has been cleared by heaven's hand. The pressure is lifting. The struggle is dissolving. The ease is arriving. And you, the vessel, the receiver, the chosen one, are stepping fully into your role. This is what elevation feels like. Not loud, not frantic, just undeniable, just divine. There comes a moment where time bends to the weight of destiny. And this is that moment for you. You may not hear trumpets, you may not see fireworks, but something far greater is happening beneath the surface. Divine fulfillment. You are now walking in what others only dream about. And not because you forced it. Not because you faked it. But because you faithfully waited until God said, now. This day has not just brought riches into your hands. It has awakened your soul. It has reminded you that all along, you were not chasing a reward. You were becoming one. The gift was never the car, the house, the deposit, or the public success. The greatest gift of the universe has always been your alignment with who God created you to be. You, in your essence. You, without fear. You, without limitation. You, without delay. This is the version of you that shines, that attracts, that multiplies, that rises without apology. And now, your timeline has caught up to your identity. The journey, the stretching, the pruning, it was not for nothing. The discomfort you once called suffering was actually expansion. Expansion that prepared you to hold more than you imagined. And now that it's here, you'll realize it was worth every step, every closed door, every misunderstood moment, every night you wept in silence, every time you chose not to settle. It mattered, because today, heaven responded. You're not just having a good day. You're living out a prophecy. This is legacy unfolding in real time. This is wealth redefined. This is favor manifest. And what's more, you haven't even seen the full extent yet. Today is only the beginning of the richness you are stepping into. You've crossed a threshold. The atmosphere has changed permanently. The vibration of your life has been rewritten. From this day forward, you are not chasing abundance. You are abundance. Your voice carries weight. Your presence shifts atmospheres. Your hands are anointed to build, lead, and bless. You've become a portal through which heaven touches earth. And as the world begins to take notice, let it be known, this was never about being seen. This was about being ready. And now, you are. You don't have to look for signs anymore. You are the sign, the confirmation, the walking miracle. You are what favor looks like when it wears flesh. You are what answered prayer looks like in motion. And everywhere you go from now on will carry that divine vibration. People will feel it before they see it. They will sense something different, not louder, not prouder, but undeniably elevated. The richness of today will echo through your tomorrows. Your bank accounts will expand, yes. But more importantly, your soul will remain whole. That's true wealth. That's unshakable power. The kind of wealth that never runs dry because it's not rooted in circumstance. It's rooted in your Creator. So walk now, chosen one. Not with hesitation, but with holy confidence. The kind of confidence that doesn't need permission. The kind that already knows. The gift has been received. The doors have been opened. The promise has been fulfilled. The rise has begun. And it all happened because you stayed the course. You dared to believe when everything around you told you to give up. You trusted the whisper of God over the noise of doubt. And now, you've been rewarded with something no one can take away. Alignment with destiny, clarity of purpose, and the divine awareness that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Today is the richest day of your life, and tomorrow will not subtract from it. It will multiply it, because you're no longer living by effort. You're living by overflow. The universe has seen you. God has approved you. The gates are open. The gift is yours, and nothing will ever be the same again. Chosen one, the wealth you are stepping into is not random, nor is it temporary. It is generational. What you're accessing now isn't just for this moment. It's for every future that flows through your bloodline. The universe isn't simply handing you a blessing. It's positioning you as the beginning of a new legacy. A bloodline breaker, a lineage lifter, a spiritual pioneer. This day is not just the richest day of your life. It is the first day of a divine dynasty being born through you.